So yes, Powers. We are live in the Powers Talk. Myself, 100 Eyes, with my thriller, Talent Mafio.
Yeah.
I am mad. And today, I want to talk about criminal records and music, and how music affects our behaviour, and even try to find a link to the prison system with music, because I believe a lot of our youths are going down that direction right now, and I personally believe it is the music. So what we're trying to do is unravel and dig deep on what is going on. But first off, Talent, criminal records, man. Criminal records, our favourite friend. But I want to talk about criminal records and the after effects of criminal records, because I don't feel like no one explains to the youths about criminal records and the after effects of criminal records, how it can really impact your life. Like, I'm talking 20, 30, 40 years down the line, it will still come up. I know, because youths are young, innit? They don't see past, I don't know, 25, because they want to be cool and young forever. But the truth of it is, you have to grow up one day. And when you do grow up, you don't want to be stained with something you did 20 years ago.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, Talent, I'm gonna ask you, do you know anybody with a criminal record?
Right. Listen, criminal records come like that's the graduation from the hood.
What?
That's the graduation from the hood.
That's what we got.
They get a certificate and that.
We gotta change that narrative, bro.
I know.
That's not
mad.
good, bro.
It's mad.
That's
it's
not
mad.
good.
It's mad. Like, I really think I know, if not the same amount, but more people with criminal records than people who graduated on college.
Man.
I'm telling you, it's rife in our community.
You've been living in the hood too long, brother.
Listen, call it the hood, call it the poverty, call it whatever you want to call it, right?
Man been in the small pond. Man had to jump into the ocean, dog.
I know it's mad, but hey, what can you do, man? When we're getting oppressed and getting disadvantages, sometimes we try to come up on those advantages the crooked way. You get me?
I feel for this topic today, I want to talk about the youths. I always want to talk about the youths, because I feel like the youths are the future, and if no one's guiding them, then they got to guide themselves. And you know, if we know where the thorns and the trips and the holes are, we can actually make them avoid it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a saying, they say the youths walk faster down the road, but the elders know the road. And I feel like this is our position to let them know.
I like that proverb,
the road as well, Phil. Yeah. So I actually feel sorry for youths that are getting criminal records, especially when it's like they're not woke to what they're doing. For one, 'cause I remember when I was 15, I wasn't really woke to what I was doing. I wasn't. I was just doing it. I didn't think of the consequences, the repercussions. I didn't think of how it affects my family. I didn't think of my friend circle. I didn't think of nothing. I was just doing. So I feel like maybe we have to raise the conscious level of the youths first. Let them be aware of what they're doing and what they're saying. Because I'm gonna talk about my experience. I got a criminal record when I was younger, and you know what? It affected me a lot. I can't lie, it did. In terms of getting jobs, in terms of even confidence wise, I wasn't confident.
You felt like a criminal.
I wouldn't say I felt like a criminal,
but the way they marked you felt marked out. I
felt. You see, like when you're filling out a job application, bro, and they have, do you have a criminal record on there? I feel like that alone is very discriminative, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Because one time I say yes,
you look at me away,
bro. My chances have slimmed down to almost nothing now, innit? So, what am I meant to do?
Yeah.
What am I meant to do?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? If there is any organisations that hire people with criminal records, I would like you to get in touch with us when you see this footage. Maybe we can build a little bridge and a link there. But for me, it affected me so bad I couldn't even get a job in blood clot Tesco, my bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Imagine this. I done a 2-month job at Tesco's. Yeah, I was doing a delivery driving job, and they love me, bro. They were talking about putting me to team leader and everything, bro, in 2 months, because I work hard. they know I'm sharp. Then
the minute they found out,
the CRB came. Oh Lord, they acted like they don't even know who I was anymore. GG,
damn,
like just like that. All that hard work, all the team leadership, all the roles they promised, man, within the 2 months, whoosh, went out the window because they saw something that was on my criminal record.
Well, they see you stuck up Tesco and that.
We got children listening.
You stuck up Tesco.
We got children listening.
You stuck up who?
But my point is,
trying to work for Tesco and you stuck us up,
bro. My point is, that criminal record made them judge me.
Yeah.
For something that I did when I was a youth.
But they would though, innit?
But it shouldn't though. Depending on the years, my bro. It's been years, my bro. It shouldn't. Like, did you actually? You know, the law changed. Actually,
there should be a time scale on it.
There should be a time scale,
especially if it was done under like 21.
I think even under 25. If I'm being real, bro, I know there's some crimes that can't be forgiven.
There's some millionaire 24-year-olds, man. If you're a millionaire 23 and you end up being, unless like obviously things can happen.
Yeah,
and you could end up having a criminal record through you involuntarily being involved in something.
Yeah, of course.
So there's anomalies, but I think 21, bro. There's business owners at 22. If you then go do stripping and get a criminal record, not then say, 26 expunge me, nah.
But would I say that, yeah? Because I feel like the mind is not matured yet. The mind matures around 25, 26, 27, bro. If I'm being real.
You're right.
And there's mistakes I made under my before I was 25 that I could say, nah, man, I wasn't ready yet.
Fact. But then there's a 22, 23-year-old with 2 kids living on his own and getting on with things, bro.
No, you're right,
That's what I'm saying. You can't just say because these things happen, that whole age group. Nah, it's going to be the lower end, bro.
The age group thing even is a very sensitive subject, bro.
Bro, you can go AF and there's men at 16.
I've seen that still.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is how they're raised.
It is how they're raised.
So when you're going to say everyone over 21 because they're adolescents, no, you're giving them excuse.
But bro, we're not an AF for one.
But it's how they're raised.
No, but it's different. Because over here,
there's more traps.
No, over here, the mind of the youths mature later than they do in AF.
Why?
Because of society, innit?
Because AF, you gotta get it.
But what about when you're young, my bro? Yeah, and let me say you're about 15.
Yeah,
and you got a criminal record. Yeah, for let me say something like I don't know, robbery.
Yeah,
because this is kind of a serious crime, right?
Yeah. Especially what's it called? Robbery with something when you got a tool. What's it called? Armed robbery. Or is armed robbery guns? Is armed robbery also a knife, right? Like sticking someone up with a knife, innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
If you got a record at 15, when do you feel that should get taken off? Or if that should get taken off? Do you feel that it should get taken off?
I think it depends on the crime.
But I just said robbery.
Oh yeah, you did say robbery.
I think so. I think that should get taken off.
But if you stop a whole bus and say everybody on this bus take out your tick, or if you're just on the back alley and you rob a boy for his phone, there's different levels, man. I can't just put it all under one bubble because again, the different type of people, the different levels, the different circumstances. But let's just say on a general level, then, yeah, on a general level, this young boy commits a robbery. I think that should be expunged 10 years later. A decade. Because at least in that decade, he has to learn from his consequences, and then 10 whole years is enough time to change your life.
I think 10 years is too long.
Nah.
Yeah, man.
You could be the same from 15, you could be the same at 18. I mean, at 20, 19.
I hear that. But from 15, you could be a different person at 17.
That criminal record is what made you be different. Now you can't do another one or you go to jail. You need a job.
Not really, bro. There's some people that hanged around with the badders, but always stayed out of the things. You
have to remember, a part of these punishments and these records is for prevention. If I know I can do something now in 2 years, it's expunged, I'm probably going to do it. Because guess what? 2 years later, it's gone anyway. There needs to be some sort of prevention. If I do something at 15 knowing when I'm 8, imagine right now you knew you're 14, 13, see just how people look up to being able to drive at 16, 17.
Yeah.
If I'm 14 and a bit hard done by, and I know if I rob someone, the law has it in 4 years they're going to get expunged. I'm robbing people.
This is coming.
Fam, you rob people, or not you generically, but people in general. You rob people just for the moment. Because you want to come up on this phone. You think if you know, oh, well, it's not going to matter in a few years' time. There's going to be more. There'll be more, bro.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, like, when I keep talking about the youth, bro, I'm talking about, do you know there's some cases, yeah, like police will tell you, alright, cool, like, it's long going to court. Just take these charges. Yeah. And you get conviction, you get this month, and that they'll be out. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Especially when you're young, you get peer pressured or you get tricked into certain things, and for the police it's just a conviction.
Yeah.
So they're staying this youth now with a conviction, and he's stuck with that for time.
See, you're talking about the random innocence.
I'm not, but bro, there's a lot of randoms out here, fam. Not everyone is guilty with mad things out here, bro.
See, alright, then we need to get on the same page on who we're talking about then.
I'm talking about youth, bro.
Because
youth get up in madnesses, bro, all day long.
Fam, I'm not the baddest breed out there, and I've done little things which I regret now. Yes. There's youths who don't regret.
Alright, kids are gullible, bro. Nah, because you know what? I'm keeping the innocence in them, because kids do stupid stuff, bro. Kids really do stupid stuff, bro.
Yeah.
For example, they could bring, I don't know, a knife to school, bro.
Yeah. Trust me.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now imagine that you gets caught and he gets stained with a criminal record now.
Guess what? I'm gonna want him punished to learn. But if that punishment is quick and easy, in a year, 2 years it's wiped out, they're not gonna learn, because then they'll do it again and think, it'll be wiped out in a year anyway.
Okay, let's go to the...
I'm not saying punish them forever.
Let's go to the mental of it though. For him to bring it to school, you're not there to talk about if he's gonna use it or not, for one, because sometimes you just want to show things, like,
just show off.
They want to be idiots, bro.
Exactly,
because they don't want to be victims as well, for one.
So they want to take part to look a certain way for status.
That's my point, bro. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Learn.
Cool.
What do you mean?
Cool.
Learn,
cool. I'm gonna give you another
example.
example.
Go AF, when you're a certain age, you steal, they chop off your hand somewhere, some places. There's youths right now at 13, 14 who saw this 22-year-old with his hand chopped off. They do not want to steal, but if they saw they got a ruler and just smacked their hand, it's not that bad. Me, when I learned about criminal records, I had a little bit of fear, knowing this is gonna follow me for life. There's a bit of a prevention in that. I'm not saying for life, but not 2 years.
I think it all depends on the society we live in. For one, I'll give you an example. If you live in a society that's no crime at all, let's say for example,
we're going into fantasy though.
Boy,
everywhere's crime, and remember, most criminals are people from poverty.
Okay, exactly. Not everywhere's poverty, bro.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. So we need to know what we're talking about. Go on, make your point. Go on.
Cool. So imagine there's a place here that, I don't know, there's no crime at all, and you get caught stealing, and they decide to give you, I don't know,
20 years.
To me, I would say that's deserved, only because of the society they live in. The society takes no tolerance. Everyone is good here, bruh. So you're trying to mess up.
That doesn't make no sense.
It does make sense, bro. How does it make no sense? How?
Because at the beginning of that, someone set the rules saying, in this land, we're not going to have no tolerance for stealing.
But it might not be the rules. It might be the way they raise their society, bro.
No, but for that rule to come, something happened, or someone's making it to prevent something.
Not really. It might not even be a rule like that, bro. It might just be the people themselves are just
okay. So
are pure.
Naturally, without no rules or spoken word, people don't steal. Yeah?
Okay, put it this way: in tribes in Africa, bro, when someone acted up, bro, they didn't give you a conviction, bro. They just...
Some people are banished, bro.
They're banished, bro.
Yeah, I sent you to a whole other land. What do you mean? Leave your family, leave your bits, go somewhere else. And then the banished people, when they enter another tribe, they're at the low. If anything, they're slaves in that other tribe. What you mean? That's life-changing, bro.
No, you're right, still. Alright, cool. Let me give you another example.
Yeah, go on.
I got four.
Let me go leng that one. Let me leng that one down. Go on.
Oh, you're on smoke tonight, yeah?
Smoke, bring it.
Alright, cool. Check this. A person who got a criminal record at 18. Yeah?
Which we call an adult, but go on.
Yes. But let's just stick to robbery. Yeah? And I don't know, he becomes 30 years old, 40 years old. He wants to start fostering kids, bro.
Get out of here.
See, now that's wrong. That's wrong.
Are you bad?
That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
18.
That's wrong.
You're grown.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
You are grown.
No, man.
18, I lived on my own.
That's wrong still. That's wrong. I don't think that's right. I don't think you can stop man, especially in the world that we live in today. You're gonna stop someone from fostering kids because they got a record at 18, bro, and he's 40 years old now.
Honest. Do you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need evidence of attempted not restructure. What they call it? Rehabilitation. That's it. Like prison's meant to rehabilitate you. I need to see from 18, you then took this course, you learned about robbery, then you learned how to work with children, then you done this. No, I'm just 18, I robbed someone. All right, you get a suspended sentence. They leave you as that. 5 years later, you're applying for a job to work with youths. I need to see something that you've changed your mentality, bruv. Otherwise, this is exactly why.
No one said 5 years later. We said 20 years later, bro.
Oh, that's common. 20 years is a lifetime.
That's what I've been talking about, bro.
I didn't hear 20.
I said he's 30, 40 years old.
You said 18 and 30. That's not 20, that's 12 years.
18, 30, 40 years old. I said round.
You 30, said 30.
Round 30 to 40, bro.
Can we say 30? 40. 40 is changing life. I can oblige with that. I agree.
I think from 18 to 30 is a big change as well, bro.
It is, but if I haven't seen no work towards it, I personally would not trust you. Bro, you yourself, if you own a business and you work with children,
yeah,
you are not gonna just willingly take someone who has done shit with children or who's done shit close to that age. If they're 26 and you saw at 20, I'll tell you why. They slapped a 6-year-old.
I gave that example, yeah, because I know someone that's going through that, that's been through that, and I can say he's actually an honest.
Well, he better show what is done to change his life.
I hear that, bro.
I've taken this course. Look at people when they come out of jail. I've now got this credibility. Now I've got this. Now I can be this trainer. Now I'm a what they call a life mentor. Now I'm this. It's not just straight from, oh yeah, I shanked someone. I've gone jail. Come back out. Let me be a life mentor.
No, we're not saying that. Though.
Exactly.
Just keep to this. Let's keep to the example, bro. We're talking about. I'm saying
in those years they need to show some rehabilitation.
And what's rehabilitation to you? What papers? Some sort of papers, qualifications. I got this.
Even like lifestyle or something. Like if you look at and you see they've changed their lifestyle, you see that, I don't know, their internet presence, what jobs they've had, and you see they're different, and that's part of it. I'm not saying no clean sheet. Just you've robbed someone, you've done whatever, you've gone quiet, now here you are applying for that job. Nah, I need to see some sort of change. That's me personally. And I think these are the things why we get weak or false leaders, because they're not screened enough. I'm not saying no one who's done anything can't be leaders or anything, but you need to show your change of mind. You have to show it.
Show it to who? The credentials to who?
To the world.
Fuck the world, bro.
If you see like when you apply and they give you a CV,
the world mentality is kind of tap, bro. So man has to prove.
Yeah, we know that, but
so man has to prove to the tap world that I'm better. Fuck.
But you could be tapped, hence why you need to prove it. I think you're putting yourself or who you know in that place.
I am, because
since you don't know the person, you're not gonna put them in that place, bro. You're gonna wanna know the person. You're talking about someone you know.
I know, because I feel it for them.
I've robbed someone before. I've never been caught. I don't have a criminal record. Mm-hmm. But I'm no different to the person who got caught for it. But if you go to the time when I did that till now, you'd see my lifestyle and mentality has changed.
You know what it is, bro? I feel like the youth are indoctrinated into crime, bro, and it's not their fault. So from time we're speaking so harsh about it, it's like we know the programming that goes through the youth, bro.
Yeah.
So we need to be on the other hand.
Like, I think what we're saying here. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, we need to be on the other hand a bit better on dealing with it, bro. So I feel like what you're saying is exactly what the system's saying, bro. So
what, a time period?
Well, when you're saying 18 to 30 is not enough, I feel like it is enough, bro, to change your life, bro.
I'm not saying it's not enough to change your life. I'm saying we just need evidence of it.
You're mad. Yeah, we're back, you know. Yeah, man, let's continue our conversation, but we're going to go into the music side of things.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Obviously, Manic, we are two melanated men that grew up on the streets of London. Yeah?
Yeah.
And music was a big influence in our lives growing up.
Major.
Do you feel music affected your behaviour?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, and more yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
How, brother?
Bruv, it's the soundtrack to the life, man.
How did it affect you, bro?
Again, disclaimer. There's more than one thing that affected and modes. it's not just music.
Alright, cool. But we'll stick on to this though, please.
Yeah. Music, definitely.
Okay. How?
Alright. First of all, I can't say musically inclined, but from as young as I can remember, I always liked music.
Yep.
And I think that's a lot of people. I haven't met anyone who says I don't like music. Like, there could be religious reasons or whatnot, but music is just natural vibes, in it. Like there's going to be some sort of sounds or music someone likes. Full stop.
Yeah.
So we're talking about our type of music. Not even our type, because it could be anything. My type has changed.
Okay.
This is what I mean, man.
Alright, cool. Let's go to the beginning. The beginning was grime for us. Grime.
My beginning was Michael Jackson, man. The first musical artist I remember was Michael Jackson. All that music, that influenced me, as in, he looked cool.
Well, wearing jack-ups and that. Yeah, he did.
No, but when I was young,
he's actually the only one that can bust jack-ups.
When I was young, cool. That wasn't jack-ups to me.
Yeah, but
and I didn't like him for what he wore. It wasn't, I like his outfit. When I'm young, it was just more, I think it's for popularity. A lot of people like him. His videos look lit. There's bare people in there, girls in there dancing. And I liked the music. I used to dance to Michael Jackson when I was young. I'm talking, the first time I remember listening to him was around like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, I hear that still.
And I was just dancing around, trying to moonwalk, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I was influenced then by music. That's before getting to rap or drill or anything. See what I'm saying? It's already influencing me where I like him. He looks popular. He looks lit. He can dance. He's cool. So now it became a cool thing to do. So as we keep on moving to the motions, what was next? If I remember correctly, after Michael Jackson, the next artist I actually really liked or attached to,
Usher.
Nah, I think P. Diddy. And it was from when Notorious B.I. died.
Well,
I just about missed that era. I wasn't in tune with it.
Well, you caught the song,
Biggie, but I caught the song. Do you know what song I caught?
Yeah, I know.
Missing You.
Yeah, definitely. When he fell off the bike.
Missing.
Because when he fell off the bike.
Yeah, fell off the bike. Faith Evans singing, and I remember that. Do you remember why I remember that?
Why?
I was leaving year 6 when that came out, so it was a leaving thing, and I remember everyone crying, we're leaving.
You're a sucker, man.
T-shirts. Yeah. So P. Diddy was the cool guy then. He was on the bike. You know what I mean? He looked wavy, glasses and all that. So yeah, music molded me into thinking that's cool. And the minute that's cool, you're gonna want to imitate it.
Okay, but you wasn't on no crime those times, were you?
No, I know. First of all, I was too young, but okay, I can't say that.
After the conversation we just had.
No, you're right. You're right. At any age, you could be doing foolery.
Yeah, it's what influenced you.
Yeah, the music was not bang bang.
It wasn't going greasy.
It wasn't. Okay. Yeah, so it's influencing me for cool stuff and uplifting stuff, because around them times my parents still listened to like Bob Marley and other R&B, obviously the Luther Vandross and that, but it was all, you know what I mean, vibes music. It wasn't no criminality.
No, you're right though. My early days as well was highly influenced by reggae. Like highly influenced. Like my dad was a reggae man, innit? Every Sunday, Saturday, we're blazing out music, innit?
No criminality.
Good vibes only.
Yep.
Like the same as you, Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Had that era as well.
Yep.
And I think you're right though, because I caught the end of Biggie era as well.
Yeah, I caught right at the end, like
the juicy.
I remember Hypnotize Me.
And Hypnotize.
Yeah.
Hypnotize. Sorry.
Hypnotize. Biggie, and the boats and that. I remember that.
And Mace. The Mace eras.
Mace was after Biggie.
Yeah, that's the era I really caught though.
No, that's when you're in. But that's what I said. Yeah, the tail end of Biggie into P. Diddy. Then when P. Diddy came, I'm Public Enemy number 1. Then he went to a Mason.
Whatever that is going on today was going on then as well. It's just that maybe you wasn't in tune with it at the time, or you wasn't open to it yet.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like rap, we're gonna go deep into it, but rap changed around those times,
and it'll be good to see just how much it spiked.
Like it changed from gangster rap to shitting on niggas rap, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? The Jay-Z's, the Hypnotize. I got 6 Bentleys in the,
and I can take your girl.
Yeah, it changed from that. Do you get what I'm saying? But let me ask a question, because obviously we hear a lot of people saying he sold out, he's a sellout, he does this. What is a sellout to you, Manic, in the music game?
To sell out in a music game?
Yeah.
Simple. Selling out is you doing something for clout or money, doing something that you don't normally do, or it's against your nature. So in a music game, it will be, if you see me, I was rapping about just looking cool, being fly, you get me, being on my stuff, and then it's not really working, and then the next thing you see me rapping about gangster, I'm a gangbanger, I'll drill you at this, and then I blow, and I keep doing that. That's selling out. It's just doing what's not you.
Selling out has two different definitions in it, really. It's like not being real to yourself.
Not being real to yourself,
for one, and two, seeing the whole collectiveness of the plan that they're trying to execute amongst our people is another thing. About, for example, I had an argument with someone and they were talking about Wiley's a sellout. They said Wiley. If you don't know who Wiley is, Wiley's a grime MC in the UK. They're saying Wiley's a sellout. And I was like, why? He's a sellout. Come on, man. He's talking about Da Vinci bags and that, man. Come on, man. And I thought, well, that what makes him a sellout, because he's talking about Da Vinci bags.
No.
He goes, yeah. I was like, so when you got people like Stormzy talking crud about putting man in boots and kicking people in the faces, and half of the other game is talking mad crud, you wouldn't consider that as selling out, bro.
So the guy called Wiley a sellout and not Stormzy. Oh, come on.
But that, no, you say that because you're woke, my bro. A lot of people don't see that, bro. They don't see.
But then what's he wearing a rollie right on his thing? What are we talking about here?
I know. But they don't see that though. It's like tunnel vision. They don't see Stormzy is depowering our people as well.
F Boris.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's the issue. Like, there's no clear definition of what selling out is to our community.
Nah, I'm sorry. What? There is, man. People just pick and choose.
You say that, bro.
People just pick.
You say that, but you're woke. So you're speaking from your perception, bro. Like,
yeah, but like,
think about the general society, bro. They don't see.
How can someone like Wiley be a sellout, but bro, Stormzy and Dave and the people are not sellouts?
Because they're not woke, bro. They don't see the play. You see the play, so you're talking confidently with it. But I'm not talking like that.
I'm never saying Wiley had never been a sellout. I think he tried to sell out. If anything, did
when he got the MBE.
And even whatever it was, even before that, or that Rolex sweep, there was a time when grime was not working and people shifted their music, even Skepta and all these people. That was them trying to go to pop and sell out what they originally do. Because again, they were grime MCs from the streets. Now you're trying to sell out and do pop and funky and all of this and make music for the masses, mainstream media.
So what, did they sell out the grime game then?
What?
Did they sell out the grime game then? Because they didn't. I
didn't say they sold out the. First of all, I don't know what dealings they done when Wiley sold Eskimo Dance and all these other things. But what I'm saying is, they sold out in the music they make. There was that time period when funky came, grime got left alone. Everyone was a funky house artist. Yeah. They all tried to do a Rolex, a dance with their funky. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's them selling out on grime.
Okay.
It really is. Full stop.
Okay.
They sold out on grime. Then they've made full circle because they realized, you know what, this industry is blocked. They own it. We can't do anything. Then they made a U-turn and came back to try own what they already had. People learned. They learned the hard way. Do you see what I'm saying? So when they learned that lesson, then they try to come back and realize, you know what, selling out ain't gonna work for most.
You're right. But then we need to get a clear definition of that then, of the selling out on what is. And I feel like we can't get that through someone just telling you what sellout is. I feel like you got to give the people a history on our music and how we got to where we are. Because you know what they say, if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. You're right. And I feel like in the music, like for example, I'm talking about from my experience. When I got into music, thank the Lord, my father played reggae and ska and stuff when I was younger. So it gave me a kind of root. It rooted me in a bit to where I am today. But I forgot about that for a minute. And I forgot about everything else. And I just jumped straight into grime and rap.
But you didn't sell out because you jumped into what your heart was fond of.
Okay, I didn't say I sold out. But at the same time, I didn't have the history of the music.
Yeah, but I could be raised on flipping Bangra music. But then when I come to it, I like hip-hop. It's not like you sold out what you were raised on. It's just what you gravitated to, and that could be through your environment. Like if right now you listened to if you listen to reggae, and you were still in that environment of maybe back home or a more holier environment than East London or somewhere else, maybe you'd be a reggae artist. But when you move out of your environment and now your society is molded into a certain way and it just makes the soundtrack to your life, you gravitate to it. That's not selling out. You've lost your history, but you ain't selling out. But you have lost that. But if you want to put it in terms of the spirits, like, yeah, you've sold out because that's not your original, but it's not like you personally sold out.
Alright, cool. Last week we talked about music originally was to heal. Yes?
Yeah.
If it's not music to heal, it's kind of selling out, bro. Or if it's not music to heal or empower, or even like, I don't know, to attract a mate.
Yeah.
It's still selling out music, bro. Because it's not reality.
You're selling your people, like, you're selling your consciousness.
It's not reality. No one wakes up in the morning and wants to body this person.
I agree.
That's just ridiculous.
Or wake up and want what someone else has got.
So, it takes me to my next point. The music you're listening to and the artist you're listening to, are you sure it's by choice, bro? Are you sure you actually like these artists? Or are you sure that from the options they're giving you, you selected this one here?
From the options you've selected.
So it's not free choice then. That's my point. So they put certain artists in front of us to influence us.
Yes.
To influence.
Facts.
That's my point.
1000% facts.
That's my point. So even like the reggae artists, like they were put there, but they didn't have gatekeepers like we have today to control it in a certain angle. Do you feel what I'm saying? That's why it's pure over there completely. And also the history of music for us, I'll say, it's hip hop, bro. It's hip hop. Hip hop is I think you gotta know the history of hip hop.
Yeah, because it originally started off as a protest.
Okay, do you know it began in the 70s as well, and it was for raising
awareness to the what's going on in the community.
Consciousness. Yeah, especially after especially after the crack epidemic.
Yeah, so again, it was to highlight what the people were going through, also to just express and let off all our emotions.
Hip hop stands for high infinite power, healing our people.
Yeah.
Cool. I feel like a lot of the youth don't even know that.
Of course.
Okay, cool. You say of course, but the truth is they should know that. Because if you know that, you know your roots.
Yeah, and you know what the intentions.
It kind of sets a path for you already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Whether to take part or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, man, I feel like because we don't know the roots, we're catching the train at random stops, but you didn't catch the train from the beginning, so you don't know the journey of it. Do you get what I'm saying? You're just gonna get this little bit of it. But my point is, look where we are today in society, bro. You get me? Keep used to talking about chefing. Chefing, bro. That's like a new vocabulary. I know it's not new, but it's kind of new, and it's like that's some really malice words, bro.
Yeah, of course.
To chef, you know. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some facts and figures. Did you know in the UK population is 67 million people, right? Yeah. Us as black people, or I would say ethnics, yeah.
What's that? 3% or 7%? What was it?
We make up 14%.
Was it 14?
14% of the population.
That's black and brown. That's not just black.
Yeah, black and brown. Yeah,
black and brown, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Ethnics, okay. Yeah, ethnics. Yep. But did you know we make up 25% of the prison population, though?
Yeah.
So we make 14% of the population in general, but we make 25% of the prison population. Whoa. Them figures are messed up, bro. Something went wrong there, bro.
Oh, we know. Come on.
Okay, but look, when you deep the numbers, yeah, 14% of 67 million people in the UK is 9 million, bro.
Yeah, 10%, 6.7.
So it's about 9 million.
About that, yeah.
Right, 9 million. But in the prison system, there's 75,000 prisoners right now, yeah? According to gov.uk, there's 75,000 prisoners.
Is that it?
Yeah.
In the UK?
In the UK.
I thought it'd be more, but okay.
And 25% of them is black and ethnics. So that's about 18,000. 18, 19, 20,000. It's not making sense, bro. The numbers don't make sense, bro. So my point is, I believe the music has been engineered and altered to put us back in prison, bro.
I agree, but again, I have to keep on putting this disclaimer out. It's not just the music.
I hear that, but we're on music. We're on the music topic.
No, I hear that, but just to not to confuse the people to say music made that 25%.
But music is a major influence, and I feel like
music every could be 5-10% of it. Like,
nah, music's a good 50%, bro. I think
of why people are going to jail.
A lot of our youth, yeah. 100%.
Okay, we're talking about the youths and that.
Okay,
because in those figures,
music and social media, I'll say is at 80%.
No, but hear me out. In those figures, there's going to be a certain statistic of youths.
Yeah.
So in that's prisoners in general, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, in general.
So the youths in that is probably going to be 10% of that 25 is youths. So then when you look at that 10%, you could then say, okay, most of their things are chefing robberies, and then you could say that is atones to music. You can't say that whole full figure. Do you see what I'm saying? Because some is going to be drugs. What is music making people take crack?
Well, music influences the selling of drugs, yeah.
Yeah, the selling of drugs, yeah.
A lot, yeah.
Again, we're digressing, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
And there's a lot of crimes come from music. Music, for me, yeah, I had to. They got to a point in life I had to switch off, bro, because like
it got too just chef.
I was just like, you know, like it's the Matrix. You just start seeing the codes now.
Yeah.
All I heard was murder, kill, fuck this bitch, get money, sell drugs, murder, kill, fuck this bitch,
take your bitch, murder, murder, take your car, murder.
I had to stop it.
Yeah,
I had to stop it.
You're right.
I had to stop it.
So what I'm gonna agree with you is music definitely influences our youth. Bam. Fully one. I don't care what anyone says. You know when people try to say, "Oh, it's like a movie."
Not our youth. Music influence youths.
Yeah, when I say our youth, I mean the world's youth. But when people try to say it's like a movie where it's not real, they're acting. Movies influence people, bruv. Everyone was paid in full now. Everyone calling themselves Money Mitch, bruv. Do you see what I'm saying? Scarface now. Yeah, bruv. Like you take characteristics.
Facts.
You take the characteristics and then you see yourself and be like, I can be like that, and you see it as a status, as clout, power, whatever.
Facts.
That's it, bruv.
Facts.
Movies influence, music influence, but all celebrities influences. Yeah, let's not run from it.
Okay, cool.
But especially music, because you wake up and play it like it's the soundtrack, bruv.
Let's take it back to hip hop for a second, though. Yeah, hip hop was the originator, right? Do you both agree on that?
Of what?
To the modern day rap, grime music we're listening to today.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So check this though, my bro. Yeah. If hip hop was a house. Yeah, you want to put it like a house.
Yeah.
Because it's the first house, right? That house would be the best house right now, innit? Because it's had the most time to develop, innit? Crystal chandeliers, you know, glass floor.
Arguable, but go on, I'll stay with your theory.
What do you mean arguable, bro?
Because new houses could be built using that template and you upgrade.
It's just been difficult. Alright, anyway, bro. Go on. Boom. When you let someone in your house, yeah? Like, because it's a house, right? You'd already let them, I don't know, into the front room, kitchen maybe,
front room, kitchen, garden.
You can use the toilet.
If you come into my room, it's because there's something we have to do there.
Alright, cool. Let's be real. Like, as adults, men.
Nah, you're not going in no bedrooms.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not going no person. Like, yeah.
I think I've been in your room once, and that was just to wait while you quickly done something.
Yeah,
it was nothing long.
Yeah.
But on a day-to-day basis, you don't let no one in your room. No. And I feel like because hip hop had a guard. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't fake it. Yeah. You had to get knowledge to spit your rhymes.
Go on, I'm touching that.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, I feel like, because we're at the rap game now. And the rap game, it's still the same house, bro. But I feel like you let the guest...
Of course.
You let the guests run up in the bedrooms, bro. Now niggas up in your drawers, niggas looking under the bed. It's messy, bro.
Of course.
The guys didn't have the principles of keeping the guest downstairs.
See, that's the thing. I assume people know this, but obviously we're talking to people who maybe don't see this detail. I don't know, because
they don't, bro. When you're answering from your perception,
and it's like it's right. Of course, we went from fighting the system.
This is why
F the police and fighting the system to gang bang stab a man, and now you see more stabbings, more youths in jail. Youths are carrying Rambo swords, and
the youths don't see it, bro. I didn't see it. I'm putting myself as a youth. I didn't see it, bro, and I'm a woke man today. I did
the
not see
youth
it.
won't see it. They're in it.
They won't
What
see
were we
it.
talking about last week? Word magic. They're in the spell right now, and music is also just as big as spell, bro. It's language. Bro.
It's language. 100%.
Do you see what I'm saying?
100%.
And again, it just taps into your frequency. Like, it's real. It's real.
It's real. Do you know? Do you know a rapper called Crazy Bone? Boom, 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 boom. He was talking about his experience in the early 90s, and he got called up to a secret meeting, bro. And that secret meeting, when it was outside of a state, but it was like what he was saying, it was like he didn't even know what state he was in because it was so covert. But they built this place, yeah. So he went to this meeting, and when he got there, he found himself in a room full of heavily invested prison investors,
and they want that prison.
And in that meeting, they were talking about conversations, how they were going to push gangster rap to the forefront, and this was like early 90s, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine that you're like Crazy Bone. You just love expressing. The music's expression, innit? Yeah, expression of man's art, expression of how man feels, innit? So what they done was took man's pain and profited off it, bro.
Of course. So,
but we now know this, bro, and it's sad that they're still running with the same formula, because now we got drill. I love drill energy, I can't lie. The drill energy for me,
and the beats
on gym, what? You're mad. When I'm working out, it's the one. But in general, bro, it's not good, innit? It's not good. I heard a song by Digga D and that URD come out recently. What? Man said he's chefing you. But he done it on that beat, that T2 beat.
Okay.
A man just said, I'm chefing you. I'm just like, rah, bro. Like, you got no sense. Literally, you got no sense. You got millions, but you got no sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's what sells now to the youth.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Are you sure, cuz? You said that's what sells. Are you sure you have a choice?
That's what they're pushing to sell.
They're pushing.
Yeah, when I say that, of course.
Okay.
Of course. It's not like you just born, don't have any conditioning, and then wants to go to drill music. They get conditioned. We're conditioned, bro.
Okay, back to Crazy Bone, sorry. So he went through that meeting with, he's a rapper. He's in a meeting with prison officials. What in the world is going on?
They're investing. We need you lot to push this gangster music, so you lot can do gangster things, get locked up, and then we get all the funding.
So labels are now going to get paid both ways. They're going to get paid through music, and they're going to get paid through prison systems. Trap.
Especially in a land that is not our land, or well, we've been taken from us. So now it's their laws. That's it.
But bro, this is why I love country or music, because we need a
counter.
We need to control the music and how it's created, and we need to control the platform, innit? And it will harbour the talent, and also make it flourish.
Yeah,
a lot like these labels ain't got that mindset that we have for our music. Do you get what I'm saying? They're just trying to profit. So that's what it comes back to, knowing the history of man's roots or where man comes from.
Yeah.
Because if you know that, you know the path to. If someone taught me about hip hop, like gave me the hip hop school, do you know what I'm saying? I probably would have been a different rapper.
Because the minute you hear that foolery music come in, you're just gonna deflect it. Like, what's this?
Like I do now. Like I do now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Me, I've still got an ignorant ear to a degree. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still a hip hop head, as in I got playlists of bangers on music. But I feel like
feel like what?
I feel like it's another thing, like with age. Like I'm at the, not even age, the mentality where I can separate. You know, like when they say some people shouldn't smoke weed too early or corrupt their brain or whatever. Some people shouldn't listen to a certain type of music too early because it'll corrupt their brain.
But that's why I said parental advisory.
Parental advisory. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't listen to a drill song now and be influenced and say, oh yeah, I want to go and do that. I'm grown, first of all, and my mind is developed.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really feel I can listen to that music and separate from realism. Now, what it may do is influence me on a certain style, but it's not going to influence my actual behavior right now today. But what music does is influence your mood. Do you see what I'm trying to say? There's all these other... So I might be in a certain mood that the music made, but I don't mean now, I'm going to stab that person because, you know, I keep hearing stab. That's what I do. I react to stabbings. But what it does to the youth is...
But you got sense as well, though.
Yeah, you got sense. And there's some youths who are more sensible at a younger age.
Yeah.
But what it does to them youths which are moldable and impressionable is it makes them seem that first of all, that's the normal. And a certain type of kid does that, and if you're in the cool group or going to be a successful artist, then that's what you need to do, because backing that up is you need to be about what you spit. Do you see what I'm saying?
So ego.
Yeah, so they've tried, even though a lot of these people ain't about what they spit.
Ego is put into the music, bro.
Yeah.
Mad.
And so a lot of people fake it and get drawn out because they feel that's what they need. But there's some people who are really about it and feel like, I'm going to show this. So they've twisted and put us in this spell. But back to what I was saying, kids are impressionable. So me, myself, when I listened to Grime and Nasty Crew, all of that, I started adapting to that culture. I wore my trousers a bit lower, low backs. I started speaking like them. When I heard certain phrases, I wanted to look it up so I know, then I implemented it. You start literally becoming and engulfing in it. Do you see what I'm saying? So
everyone got different backgrounds and different reasons why they gravitate towards the music. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like some people just might needed to fulfill something in their life. They're missing a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Some people just ain't got nothing, so that's what they gravitate towards. There's lots of different factors.
But if that music wasn't made, as in, no, you can't even make about chefing. They're the moral principle. Whenever that mood or emotion kicks in, your options are going to be limited because that music ain't there. But the fact that that's pushed to the forefront, that's your first option. That's your first go-to. That's what you hear every day, and that's the corruption.
Definitely.
It's sickening, bro, because as an adult it's obvious, but to the youth they're just engulfed in it.
I think it's all been planned, though.
Of course,
like fully.
Of course, the minute they took over, not gangster rap, before gangster rap, it was just hip hop,
bro.
Yeah,
thank you for saying that.
And then they molded it to gangster rap.
Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna drop some bullets on you right now. Knowledge bullet. Did you know? Straight out of Compton, yeah. Check this. Check this talent, brother. Straight Out of Compton, was released on the 8th of August 1988. Yeah?
The album, Eazy album.
Yeah.
Dr. Eazy album, innit?
Yeah.
Or the NWA.
It's NWA album. But it's Eazy-E's co-signing it. He's the main man that's running the thing, innit? Yeah. I don't believe in coincidence.
8th of August 1988, and August is 8 months.
Yeah. 8888. That was the date of the release date. Would you believe, brother? 8 years and 88 days later, Tupac dies.
Damn. Bang on. 8 years, 88 days.
It's not bang on. The only thing that fucked it up was a leap year in 1996. But that would have been the 8th year and 88 days. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe my bro, that was the birth and the death of gangster rap. Programming done. We move on to the next phase.
Next program.
That's when the Jay-Z's, the shit on niggas type of vibe come on now.
The Diddy's and JD's.
Do you get what I'm saying, fam? So it just shows you how programmed and how ingrained this is, that it goes over your head, bro.
Yeah.
So when we was talking about Criminal Records at the beginning, I sympathize with the youth a lot because they're under a programming. Like we talk about spells, they're under a spell.
Of course.
So they're under a spell catching Criminal Records,
which are then effing them up for the rest of their lives.
That's what I'm saying.
Being imposed on,
Some things need to just be reconsidered and checked out properly, bro. Like, you ain't gonna catch them dates like that matching up ever, cuz.
No,
ever.
That's a fact.
Ever. And listen, 2 months after that, that's when Tupac releases Illuminati, the 7-Day Theorem.
So what's in Illuminati? That's the first time people heard of Illuminati, you know.
Do you see what I'm saying? Bro, don't trust these men, you know.
That was the first conspiracy I knew about.
Yeah, but it's always been going on.
No, but I'm saying, I'm just giving you my first time I ever knew of this word or knew about these certain things, conspiracy, was from Tupac, 7 Day Fever.
Yeah, but from the time he told you that, they already moved on to the next phase. It's not Illuminati no more.
Of course.
They're the new name.
Yeah.
That's why in 2021, guys are still screaming Illuminati.
But it's been killed off.
Kill off.
It's evolved. It's something else now.
Tupac get killed off Illuminati.
Yeah, he said it right.
But he made it seem to the people, we need to fight the oppressors. But really, Tupac's working for them, bro.
Of course.
I don't care what anyone says, bro.
All these figures which are pushed to the front.
Cool. Since Crazy Bone had that meeting, there's been no more public enemies.
Yeah.
You know Public Enemy? Chuck D, Flavor Flav, Professor Griff. Big up Professor Griff, you know. Go watch on Professor Griff's interviews.
On smoke.
Griff's on point, bro. He's on point. He don't play.
Yeah.
But anyway, since that, there's been no public enemies. There's no KRS Ones no more.
Fully not.
I'm one of the few rappers that edutain, bro. To be fair, now there's no Queen Latifahs. There's no brand Nubians. There's no poor righteous teachers no more.
Yeah.
They were the foundation of hip hop.
Yeah.
They're the ones that edutaining the youth and making them grow into well respected people.
Mm-hmm.
Even Lauryn Hill, blood.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't ever hear them no more. They're gone. So I feel like we need to re-establish that again. Create the platform for those type of artists again, because they done a whole world of good, bro. A whole world of good out here.
That still.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Proper. Let me give you another fact, my brother. Have you heard of a company called Corp Civic?
Corp
Civic.
No.
Alright, Corp Civic is a correctional corporation. Yeah. It's like one of the biggest names in prison, in the prison world.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. What they did, this was in 2012. What they did was they wrote to 48 states in America saying that they wanted to buy all their prison facilities. Yeah. And in that letter they wrote, they said they will guarantee one thing, which was to maintain a minimum of 90% capacity in the prisons. So now, how do you, Civic Corp, who has no influence to society, how can you maintain 90%, bro? And why would you want to maintain 90% prison full? To make money, of course. But that should let you know the level of planning that is going on out here. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Got a whole infrastructure behind it.
Oh, from the plantation to the prison, bro.
Yep.
Nothing's changed out here, cuz it's still to keep you locked in doing free labour.
Yep.
To build up next man's countries. Do you feel what I'm saying, bro?
And the amount of organisations which get paid off of that along the way, which is all part of their society, is mad.
I know. Mad, isn't it?
Even down to when you're in prison, the jobs you're doing is for such cheap slave labour, and it's for resources that they use. Like,
but guys don't want to get a job out here though.
You see what I'm saying? And go to jail and get paid pittance.
Guys don't want to be seen working in Tesco's, but guys don't mind sweeping prison floors for 25p a day. But you lot lost your bonkers mind.
Another theory, bro. Like, because there's some people out there who'd rather be in jail than on road because it's easier. They feed you, they look after you, they send you here, you got your clothes.
But we're in the world, bro, and the world is survival of the fittest.
See what I'm saying?
You're not fit, then.
But that's what happens. Yeah, they come out, then they get recalled, and then they come out, they just do something crazy, and then they go bin. Like, it's easy for them, they don't mind.
But even that's another subject. Recall is a myth, because sometimes you don't have to do nothing wrong to get recalled, bro.
Yeah,
you're gonna be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. Probation officer recall
by association.
Yeah,
you're done.
Because it's just a revolving door, and they make money off you and blah 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 blah.
Okay,
keep you on their books and probation. It's just.
Do you know Time Warner?
Yeah,
them. Yeah, you know they own Warner Brothers, innit? Alright, cool.
They're the overhead.
They're the real overhead.
The films.
Yes, well done. But also, did you know they own a big magazine company called Entertainment Weekly?
Yeah.
So they're the ones pushing this music, bro,
and films.
Exactly. So they're signing, man, putting you on the front page of magazines in a week, and you're just talking crud and fulfilling their purposes, bro.
Hitting their targets.
Like, they're not gonna push you if you're not gonna fulfill their interests.
That's
bro.
it. Full stop.
They're not gonna push you
if you're exposing them or not on their agenda. They're not gonna push you forward.
and I'm gonna talk biblically a bit, bro.
Go on.
Cool. If yeah, bro. If there's a war against our people, yeah. Because it's conspiracy, innit, bro? If there's a war against our people, bro, yeah, and they're only signing our people. Yeah. Yeah. What? I mean, am I done? Are we finished?
You don't need to finish that sentence, bro.
Basically, the outcome is inevitable, bro.
Oh my God!
Do you feel what I'm saying, bro?
It's mad.
All right, look,
and even now, the same thing that's happening with hip hop happened to rock. Now they're whitewashing it.
Exactly.
So now they're taking it completely. I'm gonna own the gates completely, make it ours. So our people gonna profit. Now you lot go find something else. Then we're gonna go build something else, and the same thing will happen all over again for the new generation. Our great grandkids is gonna make some new grime, some new sort of drill, new something, because hip hop was new. They'll come, they'll push us up, control us, remove us.
That's exactly what's happening now.
Damn.
But bro, I feel like what's happening now is what happened in America in the 90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
I feel like, watch the game, people, bro. Watch the game, because
grime went to drill. Police.
Grime went to rap.
Rap was before grime.
UK rap.
You mean popularity? But UK rap was before grime. People were rapping, we just weren't forefront. It weren't mainstream.
But
grime took off.
We're talking about mainstream stuff, though, innit?
Alright, cool. I was more talking lineage. So mainstream, grime to what was it? Trap.
I'll say it was rap.
Okay, so
I say grime and rap were running simultaneous. Just that grime got more clout at the time. Because don't forget, you had the Joe Blacks and that. They were rapping way time. The Mash Town.
They're not rapping like. But
you know what it was?
Or technique or anything.
No, you know what it was though? They were rapping in American slang.
Yeah, but they're rapping road as well. See me and ends with my gun and my friends. I'll be moving to the man. And you know what I'm saying? It was still ignorant rap. It was still ignorant.
You roll gang. Now we're so cool.
We're so cool. Hey, it was ignorant.
It was ignorant still.
So like, no, I agree with you though. I was gonna make a comparison to the transition, like grime to rap to trap to drill. Same way, gangster rap to flossy rap to. Do you see what I'm saying? The transitions is mirrored.
Yeah, but it's the same people.
Yeah.
So now, if corporations in America are buying prisons. Let me say that again. If music corporations in America are investing stocks and shares in prisons, and we're talking
in the labels,
and we're just talking about, we think the UK is at the early stage of the American market where it was in the 90s. What, you think they're not doing the same thing here, bro?
Of course they are.
Of course they are.
When you saw who what's the UK Def Jam called? It's a number, then Def Jam or something, right? Who Wretch is now part of, and the Twins are part of the executive. But basically, there's UK Def Jam now who signed Stormzy.
0127.
Yeah, there you go. Who owns that? The Grange person.
Yeah.
That Grange person, he's the main alpha in that thing, right? His son owns another division who signed 6ix9ine and all of that. Tekashi 6ix9ine. So you see that they don't have principles.
They have no principles.
Do you see what I'm saying?
They have no principles.
So his dad now has UK Def Jam, and people like Stormzy and these people who, again, I've got a red flag for Stormzy, because there's no way you're
big
chatting
red flag, bro,
about the government or Boris, all of that front page, and they're still pushing you.
And you're cool still
pushing you like you're the guy, and they're putting you front page, you're winning awards, you've got a defaced bulletproof vest on, and you think they're just going to let you parade against them in front of the world, and you're getting more popular, and now you're giving 10 million a year to people. Are you mad?
I know.
So yeah, that's the person, that's his boss.
You see them people there as well, like, yes, he's boss in that. They understand the mechanics of word magic as well.
Of course. And they invested in the prisons and the this and the that.
And I feel, as black people, when I grew up here, I remember people telling me, "Oh, you know, the devil owns music, you know." Shut the fuck up, blood.
Lucifer, the angel
of music. The devil don't own no fucking music, blood. The devil manipulated what the Most High created, bruv. Yes. Are you mad? Don't tell me devil owns music. You crazy.
So choirs in churches, all that is Lucifer singing.
You're mad, man.
Music's
Music's healing. music. It was the original. It was the heel.
And they manipulated it and controlled it.
Like the wind makes music. It sings. The wind makes the trees dance. That's how you never know. It's everything. It's so interconnected. You just see as you got to hear a beat with a loop with a and that's music.
It's
no.
like 808s,
You got at the 808s. That's an even new thing. That's a new thing. But the 808s bump though. I like 808s on the beat still. I can't lie. They change up. They change up a song.
I really can't see how people can deny that music don't influence. Bro, it's a protective thing. No, it don't. Look at films. Look at this. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Like how many people started? Not even us, because I've never even tried it to this day. As much as it looks flavorful, this lean stuff. How many people got into lean the minute Future and these people made it popular? That's been about for years, you know. It's been about from UGK, Pimp C's.
You know what?
Now everyone's on lean and Molly.
When everyone's on lean on Molly and
oh man, people slack jawing and that.
I was outside. I was off the ends them times, yeah. But when I come back to the ends,
everyone's on lean.
I was so shocked.
I had brethren or ex-brethrens who are on lean, picking up. I've got this, I've got that, drinking it. Oh, it just makes me sleepy and all that. All right, now you're hearing lean's flipping liquid heroin. What now? Are you gonna call yourself a flipping b-head?
Yeah, no. Anyway, bro. Oh yeah, listen. I spoke to one guy. This was like a couple years ago though. Yeah, but since we're on the topic, I thought I'd mention it anyway. And he's an American guy, bro. Yeah. And he told me there's a guy called Bob Barker. Yeah.
Okay.
And Bob Barker was a host on a TV show called The Price Is Right. Yeah.
Bruce Forsyth, like Price Is Right.
Yeah. But it was an American version.
I used to watch that.
So did I. But yeah, Bob Barker. Yeah, look it up. You can correct me if I'm right. Drop it in the comments. But this is what the guy told me still. And he said that guy had stocks and ownership in certain American prisons. Yeah. And when obviously I think he done a bit of time inside, innit? And when he was inside, he noticed that the toilet supplies were distributed by
his company,
Baker Industries.
That's how you do it, by the devil. But that's how you do it.
So he's there. You're watching him on TV while you're in prison, brushing your teeth with these supplies and that, bro.
But every time he sees the numbers go up, he's like, "Yep, more percentage."
See what I'm saying,
it's
bro?
Crazy.
It's money is messing up the.
Even
they
tried to write off Michael Jordan, but it was the wrong one, innit? They said Michael Jordan invests in slaves. Oh my gosh, Jordan's money, profits going into the slave system to make it more profit.
I bet it is though.
They found out it was the wrong Michael Jordan.
Are you sure?
Just someone called Michael Jordan. He was a white man or something.
Nah, man.
However, there's people who do.
I think Jordan's involved, but trust me,
I wouldn't put it past
like for example, I'm gonna say that to you again. Do you know these artists because you choose to listen to these artists, or are they forced upon you?
They're forced upon
us.
So
do you know Michael Jordan because you chose to like basketball and watch it, or was he pushed to the forefront, bro?
He was pushed to the forefront, but he's a bad boy flipping basketball player.
He's a bad boy basketball player. But if
so Messi was pushed towards us, Ronaldinho was pushed towards us. No, but I mean, there's quality ballers there, bro.
Quality ballers.
Bro, because I can see strings on these puppets, I would not put it past that.
There's quality ballers,
and that's where the endorsement is.
But bro, there's quality ballers, but you're only going as far.
They're selected
as your sacrifice, isn't it?
Or whoever's on our agenda, we're going to push to the front. That's it, bro.
That's it.
Like Neymar was in the papers recently for saying, or either he got exposed or he said it, that in his contract there's a clause where he can't talk about religion, politics or anything in his clause. Imagine the contract.
Imagine that.
So they're making sure you don't influence.
Imagine that. It's just saying.
And he signed, and why not sign another contract where you get a bit less money? Still nice to live, because he's probably getting 100 million a year now or some shit.
Yeah,
you could get 20 million a year, and you don't have to sign that, and you can say whatever you want.
All depends what's in that contract, innit, bro?
There you go.
That contract could have bought him, made him nice. I don't need to talk about politics and religion.
Yeah, I'm done. Family set for hundreds of years.
I get that as well, but yo, don't forget the obligation to the people, bro. I know people say fuck the people, but at the end of the day, you are the people, bro.
But hence why we're asking, where are all these guys now who are not saying about Corona or da-da-da-da-da?
You done know.
Yeah, man, it's clear as day. Anyone who denies it is just asleep, bro. Come on, man.
Alright, let's talk about. Alright, in the UK we have SBTV. Yeah?
But yeah, go on.
And SBTV is owned by
Smoky Bars. Jamal Edwards. But I'm sure there's investors, but go on.
If I told you Jamal Edwards is, I don't know if I should say it on camera.
He got MBE or something, no?
But I heard he's something else, G. I heard he's
the Alphabet Boys?
Yeah, but yeah.
He's one of the Alphabets.
That's what I heard, bro.
Don't say that now. And you remember it's on TV. But you got a source, yeah?
I got a source. That's what I heard. You get me, cuz?
I hate doing this.
What? Can I drop the source's name?
No, I'll get there. Let me. Just you saying that, I have seen indications. It's mad. Like I've seen indications, but you saying it makes me highlight those indications.
Is the reason why BTV? Was it pushed to you, or did you really subscribe and push?
I'm gonna tell you something. When me and my boy were building Indie,
yeah, and they come up,
huh?
They were coming out. SBTV.
We were literally saying. The only difference was he was actually going for the stars. So when Getz was performing, he'll go and, you know what I'm saying? We were building our own punt locally. And I remember saying it to my guy, like, yo, we're not chasing clout. Let's build our own. They'll come to us. Which started happening. But he was just chasing clout. Cool. He can do it. Whatever. That's what he's interested in. And then he was just getting these opportunities. Obviously, for someone to chase clout, they have to be somewhat of a yes man. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I'm going to say about his character. Like he chased the clout and was a yes man, but anything else I don't know. But yeah, who's the source? A person or someone who worked with him?
It's someone in the industry still.
Okay, yeah, don't expose him.
And I believe him as well, because I see how the game is gone. And like, if they did that with Crazy Bone in the early 90s, I remember I told you 888 to 13th of September, the death of Tupac.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing is in planning motion already. He could have been picked out and let him graft for a minute. Then when you're at a certain level, we just put the investment in there, boost the thing one time, fam, and we still take control of it.
Would you give any oblige to if he was unknowingly selected? Or do you think he's knowing? Someone who just come wrap his arm around, I'll look after you, blah, 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 blah.
I think this thing is in codes. It's in codes.
When you get a certain mark, I think when you get a certain level,
I think it's in codes. It's in codes with your name, your date of birth, and there's a lot of things. You have to pass some tick test. You got to check bloodlines. There's a lot of things involved.
I see where you're taking.
I
believe that
it is all numbers, bro.
Okay,
it all fucks with numbers.
Wait, please, let's just put a pause so my brain can process. There's two sides that, because again, I don't know, yeah, but there's one side where it's like someone who oversees all this and knows that information that you said about all that
100%
can select someone who just fits their plan.
Because yes sir, I'm gonna jump on that, but you continue for a second. Yeah, they gotta make sure, blood,
that there's no holes.
Cuz,
and it goes to plan
100%. And
if we do make you also continue our plan, and
you're in the clause, bro.
But
if you mess up, you're gone.
This is what I kind of slightly think about, like millionaires. I think once you become a millionaire at a certain level, I think you have to become a Mason, because you've got access to information.
I don't think you have to become a Mason. I think it will benefit you to become a Mason.
Yes, and that will take you to the level you're trying to get to. Otherwise, you've hit that ceiling.
Sorry, let's say again, Freemason.
Yeah. So like I'm saying, there's one aspect where you get picked in, then brought in, and once you're brought in, you know how people rebel, like, nah, I didn't want to live that life, so I left, and they've gone off ends or whatever. I think they saw the plan and jumped off. Then there's other people who, this is what's really going on, find out, and then they're part of it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in saying that, when you go back to JE,
yep,
I feel like he's someone, because I don't know him, I don't know his heritage or anything, but I feel like he's someone who built his platform, and then that platform then became useful.
I hear that. That could happen as well.
Yeah.
But all I know is, if man ain't following the script, your play is not getting shown to the public.
That's what I'm saying. So when they came and said, yo, you got something going on here, we can take you here. Yeah, he got in, but when he saw behind the scenes, that's when now he's meeting Richard Branson. Okay. Remember, he met Richard Branson. Okay. Then he's now cool MBE or whatever it is.
If the prison system, Manik, talent. If the prison system, if the prison system is profitable, and them man are millionaires and billionaires, come on, they have to make money, and the prison system is profitable. So when you talk about Richard Bransons and that, them man are billionaires, bro. They ain't billionaires sitting on their asses, bro. They're billionaires applying in work in left, right, centre directions.
That's what I'm saying. They only tapped him up when he had an asset worthy.
Exactly. Or it may look like that to you.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you get what I'm saying, cuz?
But you know,
some things, there's industry plugs.
No, you're right. But I just can't stain everyone unless I know. You saying you got a source, so cool, I hear that.
Yeah.
But again, when I was in that same industry and before SBTV Blue, we were just as banging in our local ends.
Yeah.
Then what's happening is we got more prolific.
Yeah.
Then we had random calls. BBC came.
Exactly.
Can you do this for us?
Yeah.
Can you get 6 people to do this?
Yeah.
If we carried on along that line,
Yeah.
and now we are the overseas and recruiting talent for the ends.
Contract.
Someone's gonna come and say, oh, we've got a deal for you, sign here, then you be our recruitment agency, blah 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 blah. But if it then said on the paper, but you must promote these things, I don't think that's not what it would be. We would have signed, and then once we're in and not rely on this, but we're part of this, that's when we're starting now to be molded.
You see that, you'd have signed and not really clock the language they used on you.
Possibly, which is just basically saying you have to do our agenda.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be you must promote the killing of black people.
No.
It wouldn't be that.
No.
It would be verbiage, as in our agenda, what we're sliding needs to go. If you don't, this is that. We'll take your money. We'll do this. Yeah.
And look, we're finding out prisons, like music companies are heavily invested in prisons. Did you know BET and MTV are owned by a company called Viacom?
Yeah, BET's owned by Viacom.
Yeah. And did you know, have you heard of a company called Vanguard?
Yep.
What's
they
Vanguard?
do films, no?
Vanguard
do films.
It's yeah. It's the number one largest shareholder in Viacom and Time Warner. So imagine this, bro.
So you think Time Warner and Viacom and these guys?
So wait,
big guy comes above it.
What's interesting about Vanguard, it is the second largest holder in shares in the Geo Group, and that Geo Group is prisons, bro. So can you see how everything is interlinked and interrelated?
And these people also know there's abundance of humans. We're just cattle to them.
Yes.
So just like we eat meat and slay these cows, they eat up our resources and they are and slay us.
Yes. So my point today of the conversation was, we can't blame the youths, bro. Now, I'm gonna keep it true. We
can't blame the youths and their youths.
We can't. If we're hearing big ass companies are investing multi-million and billions into things, and we're talking about 1988, how can we blame the youth today, bro?
And on top of that,
how can we blame the Digger D and Ardy talking about chefing when
that's the bag for them?
They were born less than 15, 20 years ago, G.
They were born when I'm still getting on the bus to school, innit?
Do you get what I'm saying?
And I'm not that old, but yeah.
Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying though? To a degree, yeah.
And on top of that, we just said music.
That's just
these
music.
people invest in the prison systems.
Yep.
And it's beyond music
and fashion.
It's beyond music. So this matrix we live in is for that, and that's what I'm saying. They've created this matrix.
Thank you. And fashion though.
Fashion. That's what I'm saying. Everything.
Can I say something?
Food.
I heard this was a little while ago. I just didn't pick it up at the time like that. But did you know? You see, like when people were sagging.
From jail, that's a jail thing.
Just sag, yeah. But you know, like the jeans, there used to be certain jeans that look like they sag naturally. They start making jeans that look like they're sagging without sagging. Them jeans were bugged. A lot of them jeans were bugged by CIA.
Because they knew who the type of people gonna buy them.
Bruh, this thing's a trap, bro. Double L's, bro.
These little demons.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, the truth of it is, we need to return back to the roots again. Cleanse the plate and move forward again, bro. We need to return back to where the power's at. The power is hip-hop, bro. That's where, as black people started getting up, even as people in general, not just black people, but that was the era of the Peter Toshes as well. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Because it was a spark of divine and heightened consciousness moment, them years. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need to get back to the roots. The roots will lay our path down. If we don't go back to the roots, we're following a dead trail, bro. The trail's gonna lead us nowhere, bro. Nowhere. and I'm be real, this music game, know what you're getting into and know what it is. It's an expensive game, bro.
Very expensive, and you're only gonna win when you fit their agenda.
That's the truth.
That's the only way you're gonna win.
That's the truth, bro. That's the truth.
You might make a bit of change here and there, but that change is just about gonna balance what you spent. If not that, to start making peas, you need your own untarnished, what's the word, network infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise you're gonna sell out, like we said before, to where the money is.
Yeah,
because you're gonna need to do the gimmicks, you're gonna need to do the rollout to get attention, and if you're just clean-hearted and doing your thing positively, that's not where the algorithms are gonna push. That's not where they're gonna be.
Hey, before we end this powers talk, yeah, name me a UK rapper that doesn't promote or glorify crime.
So you're trying to draw me out.
I'm gonna name one then. I'll say someone like Mike GOC didn't do that.
Okay, I rate that. It's just mad because he's probably making a tune or something there now, but to me now, it's like, where is he?
Because he's done with this tap game, blood.
But that's what I'm gonna say.
No, actually, you know what he's doing? Yeah, big up Mike GOC. He's doing comics. And in art, bro.
He's doing comics and they're bad. They're
GOC
wicked.
Comics.
Yeah, they're hard.
Sick.
I think I follow him. I follow him for that.
Yeah.
I follow him for the comics.
Yeah.
He's sick. But this is what I'm saying. Anyone who does that is either unknown or not doing it anymore.
Because they know the game and the agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as like us, bro.
But that's why we're here on Pals for Breakfast.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And we do trill music. Do you feel me? That this is what control music's for. Like, it's for you lot.
And the more we all come together and rise, you're gonna have more names. When we just said Mike GOC and we find no one else, we're gonna have names, bro. We're gonna have Leon Flames, 100 Eyes, Leon Eagers. You're gonna have names.
You got Shoko.
Bro. Do you see what I'm saying?
You got a lot of strong conscious
names,
artists
bro.
right now. Let me shout out a few of them before we lock off, bro. Let me go on the control playlist right now.
We got there.
We got Raga Zulu Rebel.
Facts.
You got Mad. We got Leon Flames.
Facts.
We got Koj Radical.
Facts.
We got Boy Nash and Cammy Slimes.
Facts.
Red Pill and Tods.
Facts.
You get me? You got D21.
Facts.
Shoko.
Facts.
Kevin Richard. Talifa. She's on this woke
she
thing
went from
now.
The grime to she was a bit more uplifting still.
She got album dropping on the 11th of November as well, people. So make sure you go check her out, Talifa. Gets don't
talk about shanking a man. He just talked that he's hard, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Gets
yeah, Gets he's changed.
Gets
you got Cut a Chase.
Yeah.
You got Children of Zeus. Fire with Truth is a conscious rapper. Big up Fire with Truth.
Yeah.
Charger Soze.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There's lots of people,
but all
right
scattered
now.
Genreless.
No
algorithms backing them.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Cass is dead.
Yeah, Cass is dead.
Mr. Traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, there's lots of people, just gotta look for them. Like I said, are you sure you picked the music or the music forced on you? Because that's the truth, Manic, yeah? You be listening to my music and a lot of others around you.
Yeah.
That will be your playlist.
That'll be my playlist.
You won't be looking at, I don't know, bro, who's popping right now, but you won't be looking
who's
at
in my playlist right now? I don't even know. I don't want to shout them out. It's all ignorant shit. Yeah, it's ignorant shit. You get me?
But there's a lot of conscious artists here.
Yeah.
You know what? Next week, I'm going to put a list together. I'm going to post it on the page. And you lot go follow those people, man. Because I feel like you need to spread it. If you don't know, we're going to give it to you. I think that's what it is. People don't know.
They don't know. And it's scattered. Like, even on these playlists, they only put up the people who are popping.
100%.
Yeah, man.
What about Rich 32?
He's an exec now, man. He's never making music. He's Mr. UK Def Jam now, man.
No comment. Anyway, people, we're wrapped up. We're wrapping up this power talk. It's been a bliss morning, man. You get me? We just open up the lungs and we're just flexing. We need, when we get our evening show, it's a wrap. You're gonna see how the mind really works. Listen, it's bloody. We got here. It starts too early, man. But yo, it's Powers for Breakfast. We're gonna give you them powers regardless.
Right. Watch out for that word magic last week. Add it together with music. Yeah, them two together. Powerful, man.
Mad. And yeah, man, this is the end of the Powers for Breakfast show. Myself, 100 Eyes with the EYES Talent Mafio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Have a bliss Sunday. Take care of the family.